baby was born, it's automatically DNA tested to find out paternity. And it would make sense that in the case of divorce, the standard would be joint custody, equal time with both parents, and no child support, each parent supporting the child when they have them. The child support isn't really child support so much as it is welfare for women so that the state doesn't pay the burden, let the ex-husband pay the burden. And there's all kind of women justifying spending child support on their nails and all kind of other stuff. So a lot of times people will say, well, the reason that the father doesn't get joint custody or doesn't get custody is he doesn't fight for custody. This is not true. Let me tell you what happens. The father, he goes and asks the kids. He says, do you want to live with me or your mama or joint custody? And the kids will say joint custody. Then they go to court. The father respects what the children wants. The mother doesn't. The mother comes in, she says, I want full custody. I don't think this guy's a good father. I don't think he needs to be around the kids. I want full custody. And the father's like, I just want joint custody. And it seems like the mother wants the children more. And so she gets custody, which she was already going to get custody. It's very rare that the woman doesn't get custody. And that's really what it is a lot of the times. That's really what's going on. So you gotta... he done flew... Wait, there he is. He done flew behind the tree line. And the whole no-fault divorce started in California. Pretty much every dumb idea that destroys everything, it starts off in California or New York. It wreaks havoc there. And for some reason, all the other states decide they want to try it too. And there was this idea that women are perpetual victims and aren't responsible for any of their choices, and that women were severely disadvantaged by being in a relationship and not having that time to work, and they really didn't want to. It's really wild to me that back then the woman didn't have to pay no rent. She didn't have to pay for anything. All of her housing and food and everything was paid for by the husband. But then she was somehow seen as a victim. And they're like, we got to give her alimony. We can't have a woman trapped in a relationship she don't want to be in. We got to have no-fault divorce. It made no sense. There should have been, you promised something, and now you have to keep to your promise. There should have been, well, give us a reason that this is ending. The whole idea of no-fault divorce is absolutely bizarre and crazy. That you have people swear an oath that means nothing in the court of law. I promise to be together for better or worse means nothing. None of the vows, none of the wedding vows are legally enforceable in court. Not a single one. When no-fault divorce happened, it made marriage a joke. It made marriage something only for fools. It made it a slave contract for men. It made it to where there's no point in even doing it. You know, like, I don't know a single man in America that's married that's really able to be free. You see them how they just, over time, they get to where they're just, because there's the leverage. The leverage being different changes the whole nature of the relationship. He can't say anything. He can't do anything because he might lose everything. I'm talking about no-fault divorce being so bizarre. How is it like you swear to stay together forever, and then if you just don't do it for no reason, like it's not, you don't have to prove adultery or abuse or nothing. It's just like, you know what? I want a different man. And you can just legally just leave, get custody, get the house, get everything. No-fault divorce doesn't make no sense. You cannot have marriage at the same time as no-fault divorce. When they legalized no-fault divorce, they basically ended any kind of sacredness about marriage. So I'm saying they need to just get rid of no-fault divorce, and you'd almost fix all of the problem. If you ended no-fault divorce, and then you just made the standard. I'm not saying that you can't go to court and for certain reasons do it some other way, but the standard should be joint custody, no child support. That'd almost end divorce overnight. If it was like, well, if I leave, I'm not going to get paid for leaving. Just have equal time with the kids. Whoever the kids are with, whatever parent they're with at the time, that's who supports them and takes care of them. And it shouldn't matter who makes more money or who makes less money. That shouldn't have anything to do with it. Equal time, equal money, and then make people responsible to uphold their oaths. If you've promised you're going to be with someone forever, make them have to do it. Unless there's abuse or adultery or something like that. So, and then of course that started in California. And then what I was saying earlier, it seems like every bad idea starts in California or New York. And specifically New York City and LA. And specifically some Jew from Yale or Harvard. And specific, it's always the same thing. Have you noticed how many Jewish women are publishing articles trying to promote adultery? They're like, why cheating helped my relationship? Total bullshit. Why? Why is it always them? Why is it always the Jews telling women to have a cheat day on Christmas? What in the hell? You're a new fan? Well, hello. Oh, welcome. What is it, baby?
I'll do you the flea market today.
Oh, yeah, we'll go.
The ones up at Harvey's, it's closed.
What time do they close? What time is it?
3. 2.
And 3, so we'll have time to go to Alamo at 3 and then go, or should we go ahead and go before? All right.
You want to do that?
Yep.
All right, and I know you're on live, but Dolly,
I get it.
okay.
I can't like the comments. Like, there's a way for me to get in the comment section. Like, sometimes if I have this in a different tab, it'll pop up. I've randomly done it. I don't really know how to do it. But right now, on my phone, it doesn't let me get to the comments and like the comment or comment on a comment. There is a way to do it because I've done it before, but I don't know how I done it before. So I can read your comment, I can see it, and I can reply by speaking. But I can't really, I would like the comments or reply to the comments directly if I could just click them and it do anything. But see, I touch it, it just says report, remove. It doesn't give me the option to reply. But somehow there's a way to where I can view my channel in a different tab and see the live comments and get in there. I need to take a day and really just get on YouTube and look at a bunch of tutorial videos and figure out how to do my job better. The wallpaper behind you says a lot about your character. About me just not caring about the wallpaper. Mama put that wallpaper up. And eventually I'm gonna move to my property in Alamo, and Mama may move in here, may not. But those palm tree wallpaper that's like falling down and all that Mama put up, if I was to take that down, she'd probably be upset about it.
She probably would.
She probably would. So it's not like I just don't care either way. I really don't care. Maybe it says something about my character or whatever, but the reason I have not done anything with that is because I don't care and Mama cares a lot. And she's bought this property from my uncle. I'm moving out. See, I'm moving out. I'm not about to change everything and I'm about to move out. And then if I change that, Mama's going to be like probably crying, remembering when she put up the palm trees and why don't you care about the palm tree? She'll probably tear it all down and put something new up there. And that'll be fine. But if I was to do it, that would be like, why are you doing that? You're saying something like that shows a lot about your character. Okay, whatever. Like, I don't know. What's the charge? I got bad character. She's probably more upset that you are so lazy. You can't get a ask my mama if I'm lazy and see what she'll tell you.
Saying that?
It don't matter, baby.
It does matter.
It don't matter. Mama knows that I'm not lazy. It's okay, baby, what they say.
She don't know.
It's okay.
I
say things that offend people and then they say things back.
Get off the page, you'll like what you see. Get off the page, you'll like what you see.
It's really okay, baby.
I don't give a F.
I
gotta
got I got thick skin at this.
I don't have very thick skin, but I can sit there and lay to my head because they don't let me see. Turn the page.
But how am
I'll
I?
calm down now.
How am I being rude for no reason?
I
They're saying I'm being rude for no reason.
am.
I'm not being rude. Basically, this is the thing. I was attacked on my character. Someone said I've got bad character because of the wallpaper. I explained the wallpaper. Then they say I have a bad character because of that. It's going to be moving the goalpost. Basically, this person wants to say I have bad character. Is it because I said something about Muhammad? Is it said because I said something about no fault divorce? Is it because who knows why they said it? Who knows what? But I don't care really. These people don't pay my bills. I'm not trying to make no money off this channel. I have ad revenue
Okay,
turned
well,
off. It doesn't matter.
No, all I'm saying is if they don't like what they see, why are they sitting there watching it? Huh?
I don't know, but
Turn the page, hey. Or skip page, whatever.
you're not being understood here. Okay, bye. Well, I mean, I'm willing to listen, but I got on live real quick to say what I've pretty much already said. It's just you can't have. It's like some sort of paradox here. You cannot have. It's really weird to have the wedding vows not be legally enforceable in court. And you've pretty much voided or nullified or defeated or marriage by making no fault divorce legal. You can't really have marriage side by side with no fault divorce. It makes it a joke. And the government enforces family court, but it doesn't enforce the vows. So to adapt to it, to be reasonable to it, there's no reason to enter into a contract where the other party benefits by breaking the contract. And there's no reason to enter into a contract where none of the conditions of the contract are enforceable. So it's like if no one has to uphold their oaths, the oaths are pointless. She is probably more upset. It's kind of, what's the word for it? I don't know. I don't want to be mean, but it is kind of arrogant for some random person to assume that they know more about what my mama would be upset about than me. It's kind of weird. I know the woman for my whole life. For 38 years, I've known this woman. And someone's going to assume that they know what she's upset with. Okay. I guess I could put some glue on the back of that wallpaper and but it might break if it gets bent back. It might break at that point. It might not. And about the cobwebs, they're there on purpose because I have no fear of spiders and I pick them up. So because I'm not afraid of spiders, I got air filters filtering pollen and dust out of the air, and they catch flying bugs. I'm in South Georgia. There's a lot of flying bugs that'll come here at night. And instead of flying bugs being in food and drink and flying around people's faces, they get caught in the spider web. So it's not about laziness. It's about practicality. And I have because I don't have fear of an animal that's so much smaller than me that can't really hurt me, it allows me the freedom to just have the benefit of that animal.
Some of them can hurt you though.
Not really.
Yeah, they can. They're so small.
Black widow and brown recluse, but they're also exaggerated how deadly they're not really. They don't really kill that many people. They don't really. A lot of staph infections and MRSA infections are falsely attributed to spiders, and
a lot of people just on the road.
Yeah.
Got spiders by them.
Mm-hmm.
And they don't.
But I don't know if that person is in the comments or is left. I don't know. It shows me 2 people are watching and I got 2 likes. I don't know who is who. So they might have already left. They haven't said anything else. If they want to explain themselves or be understood, they can. I guess the main thing is, but I mean, really, I'm doing really good in life. If you want to attack me on my character And the best you can do is say he hasn't taken down the wallpaper that his mama put up and replaced it with a different wallpaper when she's about to be in this house and I'm about to be gone. So but I really don't think you're being misunderstood, really. I think I kind of nailed it right on the head. Did you not move goalposts? Did you not start saying I had bad character? Did you not reject any answer and move the goalpost? It seemed like you come in, I don't know. Is it supposed to be like constructive criticism? Like, look, here's what you really need to do. Fix that wallpaper. I used to, me and two of my other brothers lived here, and people come and go on and whatever. But right now, pretty much the people that are ever going to be in this house is me and Brittany. You know, so, and then we're about to move. And there's this, and I don't know, but I might work more hours. I might work more labor intensive work. I might have a longer commute to and from work. I might be more physically and mentally exhausted at the end of the day. And it might just not matter in the grand scheme of things. And I might just have it very low on my priority list. And it's kind of crazy to say, okay, that means I'm lazy. There's a difference between being lazy and being tired from all the work that you do. There's a big difference in that. Also, it's Labor Day, where we celebrate all the workers by giving them a day of rest. But I pretty much said everything I was going to say. I was going to try to catch that buzzard flying around at low altitudes, but he kept flying behind the trees, so I didn't get that. Basically, I got distracted. First, I was going to make my point that I've already made. Then I was going to show that bird flying in the sky. I missed the bird flying in the sky. And then I've answered whatever in the comments. And really, that's all I was going to say. I used to would just make a short video and post it later, but I've gotten to where I just go live more. It seems to pick up more subscribers. And sometimes there's interesting things in the comments. And whatever. So I'm about to get off of this because I got some other things to do. But it is, I mean, hey, you're doing good, though. You're really doing good in life if when people want to attack your character, they go for the wallpaper. It's not like, oh, he killed this person or he stole from this person. Can't find nothing like that. It's like, this lazy motherfucker over here got some wallpaper folded down. Y'all have a good day, y'all.